Okie dokie. I think everything's good and started up here. Close that, and get down here. Okay. Actually, wait, I suppose I should leave that one thing open to see the chat. Otherwise, I won't know what's going on if somebody happens to drop by. Okay, I guess I'll just leave that there. Alright. So, let's see. So yeah, I wanted to get the stick count down, so I finally started working on this level here, placing some stuff in so that I could actually start filling in blueprints with these damn sticks. I mean, technically I'm putting more blueprints in with all the other stuff, but it's all got to be done eventually to fill all the space, make it not feel empty and boring. I don't know. I've seen quite a few bases lately where it's just, you know, kind of nice, pretty good in execution mostly. Oh, the coppers are a fire department or something. But yeah, they just leave a lot of open space and a lot of, like, I don't know, just tables just kind of sitting there, and I just really like the little touches, like having the rock walls around them, like the sort of llama jaw pew style thing there. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to put chairs in right here. That might fill in the space a little bit too much. Yeah, at the moment the main route of access is right through here, and then, oh, right here. Quite low on hunger, etc. Just do these for now. Maybe just try experimenting with turning the mic off for a sec here. Yeah, I'm just gonna possibly turn the mic off every once in a while because it seems kind of noisy this morning around here. Anyways, yeah, so I'm still not sure exactly what I want to do here, so on these tables, these were already filled in, these stick fences, so that's already done, but yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit on these sticks, and then these ones I've already, this is all good, I can fill in, so it's like at least 2/3 of the, or I guess half of this, this level, so I'm pretty happy with that for now. Should go down and get food, but while I'm here, I might do one trick of everything. One sec here, I can't, just need to tab out and move the temperature gauge thing, because I can't see, there we go. Couldn't see the volume indicators. Okay, yeah, let's see, I think it'll take some logs up too, or I suppose I can bring a full sled right up. Ooh, 18 frames, yeah. Looking straight down at the majority of the base while streaming. You can actually, oh, fuck, forgot to, when you tab out, you have to press escape and back out again before you click, otherwise it'll click onto the actual, oh, I didn't fill it. It'll click onto the actual, oh, fuck. Was I just pushing the sled there a little bit when I haven't let go? It'll click you onto your desktop. I'm just going to move this a tiny bit. Yeah, maybe even to reduce the keyboard quickly clacking. I'm just going to try muting when I'm not even talking too much. Okay, so I think I could just put all these in there, but I think I want to get some actual... See, this is all ready to be filled. I get these rocks in, and then kind of want to get, I think there's one thing upstairs. What was it? I had to get this, or no. I guess the only thing I really have to do is build the floor on top. That's what I was thinking of, the one actual structural thing that I have to build before I can build everything else, but didn't bring the rocks up, so it's kind of pointless. So I guess I will just put some logs in something pointless as well. Oh right, I forgot, that's not the way I get on here. Go around, come inside. Okay, maybe I'm faster. I guess I'll just go in with one log less than I can. Alright, I didn't fill any of the sticks in. Oops. Usually works pretty well. Oh, the second I say something. But, yeah, I placed it at not the best angle, and I was just at a point where I was just so lazy I didn't feel like redoing it. There's a decent little bump right here, it's hard to get over. Just should have placed it either a little bit further or a little bit closer, but no. Whatever, I'm almost done up here. So... Okay, now that I have more rocks, I can... Still 8, though. I won't have enough for this one, too. Yeah, I can just run down real quick and fucking grab it. Although, that is the last log sled. I was gonna say I could be inefficient to do it that way, but since there's no more logs to bring up, it doesn't matter. Got this will fill in. Got that. Okay, so this was going to be like a big computer core, server core on top of this thing, so I don't want to fill in too close, but maybe I can fill in like these ones. I still have to design the, well, I have to build everything else because I don't, well, actually, no, if this was capped off, I wouldn't be able to get out at all, I don't think. If I bring log sleds up, so yeah, we'll just have to do that last, which means these sticks last. Rocks, sticks, logs. Alright, forgot I have to lay the damn blueprint down first. Can't just magic it like this. Oh, that'd be an interesting way to do it. Although, no, that'd be, because some blueprints require... A lot of blueprints require more than just one type of building material. And I was going to say, it'd be neat if you just hold the thing in your hand, you're like, alright, I just want log, this log thing. I guess you could bring up a sub-menu when you hold things like that. But again, with multi-item stuff, how would it choose which goes first, etc.? Come on. Give me the far edge. There we go. Now you're there, but you're not. Yeah, nice. There we go. I think that's good. I'm not going to be knocking out the foundations or anything, so I'm not going to bother bringing the anchor all the way back around. So maybe before I fully build these, I should do the same thing I did over here to make it try and sort of look like computer screens. Wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to build... Oh right, I forgot. A light in here, but I can just build it off the ceiling, or the bottom of these custom floors. So yeah, I just need a lot of bone frames. Suppose I could do sticks. Although, would it match? So it wouldn't match, but would it be cooler or worse to have it not match? Because what was the point? I think down here, this was like the thing. I was going to have some deerskin stuff leading over, so it looks like wires of some kind. But, this was the one that controls, like, the main turning thing at the bottom here, like these two. Or no, these are the controls. And those two are just readouts. It's supposed to be like circular screens. I don't know. Just wanted to have the heads poking through them. I suppose they don't really add too much to the effect. So yeah, that was the controls for the bottom, or the controls for the bottom, the readout for the bottom, and then this would be server core houses all the what's coming in from the thing, the telescope, so then I guess yeah, I guess it could be okay to have like this one as a sort of readout for, you know, because this one's going into like there's not even a viewport on this one. It's like a full-on server core, etc., that you don't really see. And then this one could be sort of what you see from this one, and then this one will be the controls for this one. And by this one, the last two times I said it, I meant to the telescope. And in that case, it would be okay to use stick frames, which is nice because I have a lot more sticks than bones. Those fucking chairs take deer skin now instead of rabbit skin, which I can just farm or at least get quite easier. My damn base is not in a good deer skin area. Which means that I have to use the not deer skin chairs, the damn bone chairs. That's why I have so many bones. I just need to save on bones anytime I can. I'm trying to drift a bit with those screens. I want it to align lower or higher. What will it feel like if I delete this one? What? Was not supposed to do that one? What is going on? Did I already put sticks in that one somehow by accident? Now it's trying to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay, I've got that. I can build the rest of that roof thing. A little covering for the computer thing here. I'll just put that. Come on, you're trying to give me Okay, some more, I guess this one's just pretty much done. I don't need to worry about anything. Build it. I guess this one's done here. Oh, right, that's usually the way I do it. Oh, fuck. That's one of the reasons I wasn't building those stick fences. So now it's a bit harder to get out through here. I suppose I could just destroy them, but it's really nice if I could get out stuff. Man, that's fine. Alright, got more unfinished stick. This isn't usually the way I get out. Oh. Bob side to side to make it wedge me up in the fire. Get rid of it. Oh no, I went the other way last time. Yeah, there we go. So okay, I got all these stick fences done. And that was a while ago. Still very nice to not have to worry about falling. I really want to add more lighting up here. But I don't know. I want to finish those skulls down there first. Grab more of this while I'm here. Is that all the... Oh. Yeah, maybe I'll finish the bone requirements up here first. You can always just use the hang glider to hang glide over to the tree killing fields where I usually get most of the cannibal action. Although I've actually already finally used up all my stores over there. I need to build up more again. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'll use... what's that? Oh, right, yeah, the continuation of the bone fence around that was supposed to sort of resemble ball bearings on the track for the thing to spin around, the outer casing, I guess, of the telescope itself, the observatory itself. Okay, wait, now that I'm done this thing, I can put the scuttle lamp in here. I want these computer screens to be lit up. Whereas the ones below are a bit more hardware kind of style. Oh. I have trouble telling where that is. I think that's a bit too far. Although I guess it's behind there. I don't need to be facing exactly at me. Yeah, right here. Do I have skulls in there? Okay, yeah, I'm really not sure about having these anymore because... Oh, I guess they're almost done with the deer skin. That's the only thing that's really annoying. Okay, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Already almost done. I was gonna say, I don't like having to build these anymore, but I do like just the random genericness of them, since most of the base will be... got all kinds of neat, I don't know, varied other methods of doing couches, etc. like this. But then, up there it'll just be pretty generic. I like that. Thing, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but having the generic oh right, I never spent those rocks. Built stuff is just kind of fun in certain situations. Whoa, flag spike. Wait, was I putting bones back in there? Did I not spend the bones and the ring? Yeah, that's a bit. I was about to let it go, but then I'm gonna go right back up there once I fill this all up. It's kind of annoying. Too much talking, not enough doing. Eat this little nubbin of fucking wood so much. It just wasn't there when I first built all of this, and then I got. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna demonstrate how annoying it is that it doesn't even show up on Hole Cutter, but it's working. check if I was supposed to sleep or not. Shit. Oh shit. What up, boy? Ooh, actually, it's one of my favorite times of day. Right in the morning time. Get the nice rain effects too. So nice. Turtle! No! Get back here! Shit. And this is why I keep the damn ocean quality down. There you are. Ah. So exactly stay here. Let me get him. Should I bother making a turtle shell? Yeah, I suppose I should. Right here. Just something to hold a turtle shell while I decide. I'm sure I'm going to build at least one more water collector in my time. Oh, Mr. Turtle. You might find this kind of funny, not really sure what to call you, but I don't know, you'll know what I'm talking to, but basically, if you come in too fast, it just kind of repels you, and, shouldn't have said something, but, oh, yeah, it worked a bit there, but, basically it's, based on speed, you have to come in pretty slow to get through. If you go too fast, it'll just kind of try to repel you, although it seems to be not wanting to do it right now, but did a pretty good one to start off with. I'm sure you saw it rock me back over here. A little explanation for why that happened. Okay, what do I want to do from here? Suppose I'll just go back to bringing the bones in from the ship, or the raft, the log sled. I'll just gather up a nice, every time you spawn in, it really gives you the nice best layout of resources all spawn around your base. Well, if you keep walking around and just doing stuff, they eventually respawn pretty well, but it's always nice to get that first big rush of sticks, etc. That's one of the nice things about keeping the tall trees. They can be climbed by your enemies, but you at least get free sticks. And of course they can be knocked down, break your ship, which is very annoying, but you get free sticks. And it just looks so nice. It's so windy. Yeah, I'll just make a few quick. Actually, I guess there's only one choice here. Or no, two choices. I get the upgraded one, and then I get the singular one. A little bit less, but here. I can pick this. Nope, I can't use any chicory. Okay, so, yeah, did I leave anything upstairs? I don't think so. Or actually, wait, no, there's a couple sleds I want to bring down for more resource collection. Where are you? Why are you making so much noise? You never see them when they calling at me, so it's so annoying. It'd be so nice to be able to just shoot them up, but always hiding around another corner of the base, which is fair enough. That's what I do too. So. Now, if I stack too many on top of each other, they tend to start getting angry at me and trying to launch me in the air, which is good because I happen to build next to the water. Actually, still somehow try and aim it off the side so it rolls over there. Oh, no, it's still coming down pretty directly. Shit. Oh, at least it rolled that way. Okay, we're good. Should we just jump down with the turtle shell? Yeah. It's pretty easy to just do this. Alright, now that I'm here, I keep forgetting to do this. Oh, excuse me. I want to lay out some rock walls underneath this floor here, because I've laid out a couple pillars to shape it, but it's just kind of floating. I don't like that look as much. I want to see if I can get it to hook right on the edge like that, although it's a bit too extreme. What if it's doing there for a second? Yeah, like this. Oh, that's a little bit weird. Maybe if I start from the inside, it'll heave a bit better. Oh, I think I need to change my position here. this is lower than I thought it was. Means I need to go further to... Oh, that looked okay, actually. Maybe it wasn't. Especially not that lower one that briefly glimpsed me there for a second. Yeah, I don't think I can get this at the moment. I'm not sure if it's because I have the stick fences already built up there, because they do tend to interfere with other blueprints, or if it's just because... Oh no, it's kind of weird for it to do it so far downwards like this. Is it possibly remembering the pillars I used to shape it? I'm also a bit too much lower than I would want, but if I go up higher here, then I'm a bit too far inwards than I would want, so it's just a hard placement. Oh, this might work. Come on. Okay, so just inwards from here. I only really need 2, and I'd be happy with that look. So yeah, one would come over there, and hopefully get that, and then this one will be right to there. I guess it doesn't matter too much if it's pointing upwards kind of weirdly, but I'd rather get it pretty flush like that. Well, I'd rather get it pointing the right way. Maybe I'll just have to stick with flush and not quite pointing the right way. Although that looks actually really good right there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's see, so now I just go down to like here. I don't want it to be too weird of another, because I tried to end it right there, but if you try to end it in something it doesn't want to, it just makes another one like this, and you just have to find a good position to end it right there, and that will cancel that, and then the first one's fine. Okay, and now that it looks like it's supporting that, maybe I should double check it isn't sticking through. You know what I might actually build here is just like a big spiral staircase up to the top there. So I'm wondering what I want to do there. And that would be just a nice area. It's a bit much to go quite over to the stairway leading up to my little house room thing there at the top. And it's pretty easy to do this parkour up, and I like doing it, but it looks a little bit unprofessional. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Sweet. I'll bring some logs up here. Finish that. Yeah, how would I put that? Maybe I would end it right here. This would be a good spot to. Or right in here. Because then you have to walk over these rocks. Or right here. That could be nice, and then it would extend this. This is a bit skinny right here. Yeah. And it would give me those headroom too, because it could come up from underneath down here and then come up to here. Yeah. Like that. I think this one went a bit too high, but we'll try placing it and see. I guess I want it more pointing inwards. This is not working too well. Let's go here. No. That's quite annoying. Although, if it's going to be yeah, if that seems pretty straight. Like obviously it's off by a few degrees, but if I just see how little that will change it, I think it's too high anyways. I need to get a better first anchor point here. Yeah, more coppers. Damn, just barely curves up here. Yeah, this is also a bit too far out to start, shit. It's not even the right place, too. Damn. That looked like such a decent one, too. Where is it? Oh. Where is it? So wait, which edge do I need it from? Come from, like, over here. So halfway through that one. Okay. I wish I'd have done this one, I had the pillars up. I suppose I could just do it again, but it takes so much more rocks. Although I might have to if I this game. So how bad would it look if I just had it kind of floating bit? Come on. As long as it's in the right spot to make it look like it's supporting the weight. I don't really care if there's a bit of a gap between where it's actually touching. Come on. Oh, there we go. It's annoying because this footing is on roofing, so it you slide down it slowly when you're at rest. Usually. Sometimes you can find a good footing. But then of course this fucking game makes you actually move your character model when you turn. Which is not ideal. Okay, well I guess I'll have to try right here. And then, yeah, that one's perfect. This one's, whatever. Let's see if we can get it. This is taking quite a while. It's almost not quite worth it, but I do want it to not look like this section's floating quite so obviously. Come on. Quit being mean. Fucking far. Way down. Oh. That looked promising there for a sec. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks. Oh. Be careful, little fucking without you even moving. The character breathes and then he moves on you and then you lose your spot. Just as you hit the build key. So you gotta make sure you really get it. I can't tell, it seems like, oh there we go, there are two different configurations right there. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to require a second one, so I'm just going to left click instead of pressing E, because fuck off, pressing E finalizes it, but left clicking just, oh for fuck's sake. Left clicking just puts one more segment down. Thank you. Okay, now get rid of these long sleds. Ooh, I wonder if I can sleep when this night comes. It's been a while, so shit, that handle's hanging down. Maybe I'll get this one, probably the least likely to. Actually, that's probably gonna flip me. This one's likely to flip those two, but okay. Let's just see. Oh, gotta get it. Oh shit, didn't want to push it that way. I'm gonna use this sled to push this other one before I can ring. There we go. Ring encircling fencing. Trying to see. Hopefully this doesn't launch me skyward. Yay. Now, I think maybe I'll just take the hit. It'll probably just teleport me right down. It'll hurt a little bit, but I'll just grab the sled and put it somewhere else then. Yeah. Okay, did it really hang up there? Where'd it go? Okay, wait, 1, 2. It's not in the ocean, thank God. Where'd it go? Is that it inside the base? No? Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. Cool. Alright, now it's fully dark. Let me see if I can sleep. I'll save first, just in case, I don't know. Oh, did I think I got the rabbits all sorted. If not, it's only like 1 or 2 rabbits that may have not gotten into their cages properly. Yeah, I love that light effect. See, we got 3 in here. We got our first one. Oh no, wait. I think I was gonna finish. Come on, give me that double jump. There we go. Yeah, so there's 2 in there. Okay, so that one is finished. Cool. So now I can start on this last third of the horseshoe here. These 2 didn't make anybody. These 2 didn't make anybody. These 2 did? Looks like it. Yep, and then those 2 that oh, these 2 couples right across from each other. With the thickest bush in between them. You can really get to intimacy when you're not having to stare at all the other bunnies. Let's see, those 2 didn't make another one. This one's so brushy, I can't even tell. No? I don't think so. No. Is this too deep? Yeah, this is, so is it. Don't think there's a 3rd bunny in there. So yeah, we just had 2 extra bunnies. Cool. And then I replaced those over there. That's a new family. Alright. More of what's the word? I was gonna say leaves, but bird leaves, feathers. Okay, alright, I suppose these water collectors are functioning now, so no need to treat them like babies, I'll just have to use them. I suppose I've just spawned in. There's a bunch of aloe in the ground, or, well, there's aloe over there too, but the coneflowers over there, so I'm just getting more. I like munching raw coneflowers. I think I'll save real quick, and then I can finish dealing with those log sleds. Oh right, are these? More blueberries from there. I just put these coneflowers in because I wanted to feel I have way too many coneflower seeds, so I wanted to feel spend all these because there's just no point. Not even going to suppose I can just eat them. Although, yeah, I kind of like them as an effect. Let's see. Yeah, get those sleds. Tree just burned, but not. That's so. I'm so confused. Because I was gonna say, you son of a bitch, you just burnt my tree. I can't have that because everything else is fixable, but trees just don't grow back ever when they're burnt. And then I was going to I was going to restart, but then the tree just caught on fire, but didn't catch on fire. And then I was so shocked, and I was saying stuff, but I forgot I was muted, and then as soon as I gotta fucking unmute myself, then I miss my, jumping out of the way, and then, get hit. But, like, what the fuck just happened with that tree? Like, I wanna see that, like, what the fuck? There's no explanation for what just happened. I want to go back there and see if there's still a tree there. If there isn't, I'm totally reloading. If not, I guess I'll just, keep going here? Or yeah, I guess they only captured me, they didn't kill me. I still have my stuff, I guess. I'm mostly just worried about that tree. What the fuck just happened? Alright, I should probably do, like, stuff. I'm not even thinking about lives, etc. was so weird. Looked like such a direct hit too, and I was like, oh fuck, yeah, I'm gonna reload. Yeah. And you just try and reach for the unmute button here, and then I was like, wait, it's not dying? Like, I moved a bit. What? And then I fucked up, and it got me. Also, I should have had him too. That was a decent shot, but then the fucking guy ran right up to me and caught the arrow in his fucking arm. Like, come on, yeah, I don't need to hit you. I'm aiming for the guy behind me to piss off. Damn. Almost no momentum. I was hoping for a nice turtle slide, but no. Ooh. Yes, run. Oh, sudden turn at last second. Beautiful. Now, where are you? I don't see him. Unless that's him up at end. I don't think so. Oh, there he is. Gotcha. Let's see, I fired 3 before I hit him. Alright. I already picked up the ammo. The damn notifications disappear so fast for what you pick up. Anyway, I don't need arrows. I have fucking so many feathers and sticks everywhere. Where is he, though? There we go. Alright, sick turtle slide. Keep going. Alright, I forgot one of the last things I did was getting all those bones from my tree killing fields there when I made a trip out there to fill up this big gas log sled. Now I have all these. I have no more bones or skulls left now out there, so it's all those bones in there, which I don't think equal 2,700, so that's got to be like maybe 1,000. More like there's probably like 600 in here, probably. Yeah, I'm not too good at estimating the bones and all those inside the holders, but well, wasn't it? Okay, isn't it like 56? So 56 times 4. But yeah, it's only like 200. So not looking too progressive there on that front. Alright, I'm like falling sticks. Yeah, already at the point at 500 sticks. I don't even have to be so scrounging with sticks. I should probably stop. Same with rocks. Only 171 left. Just take it easy. I already probably have that just in stocks inside the main base. Just take down those stocks instead of trying to squirrel around here. Need more effigies. Need those skulls. Oh right, the effigies are from the dudes, but the dude, they're fucking on the thing, and then, okay, so wait. So I died here, or was downed here, and then it was because... Ah, fucking, I just saved too. Is there supposed to be a tree right there? Because I might have to just go out to the game now and read a little. Oh no. Okay, I guess it is just one tree, if it even did die. I'm pretty sure it didn't die. That was so weird. Was it this tree I guess that got hit? I was like over here and then he threw it. I was like, shit, I actually hit like this one or this one. Although I think falling logs also do. No, I don't think the falling ones do damage. So then if he destroyed my base, I would have known. I would have hit something for sure. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep playing. We'll reload. Well, hi there, Potato. How's it going? Push these over to get ready to go upstairs, or maybe I'll actually start just powering through the downstairs. That'd be kind of nice to get all those logs and bones out of there. We got some more rocks, although I can't even think of many places really where I need a bunch of rocks, let alone even any rock. Yeah, I'll just leave rocks alone. Sticks. Do I need sticks upstairs? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I kind of. Oh yeah, I definitely still did. Okay. I guess I'll want to go with, yeah, I guess I'll just leave the rock there. So I suppose we can be killing sticks this whole time. Yeah, that works. I am done with sticks throughout the entire lower 2 or 3 levels, so I'll just do rocks and I'll destroy this, because usually I just go around to preserve the feel of the course, but not the game, like the actual in the forest. It feels nice. Wait, what? Oh, it probably said can't carry any more sticks or something. Okay, so here, and let's go. I could either start. Oh, is that the hissing sound of a Virginia I just heard? Was it the susurration of the wind through the leaves? I hope it's the second one. I could start on the second level up on this side, but I think I'll just continue on this lower level around this side fully. Oh. Put my other headphone in, because that really sounds like a Virginia. Sounds like the leaves and a Virginia on top of it. I wonder if she spawned in my face. Or if the base despawned when I was too far away from it, and then... Yeah, that's... Okay, yeah, definitely. I wonder if she's inside, or if she's still free... Okay, good, she's free walking. Let's just lure her over here, then, I guess. Let's see, do I have any poison arrows? Not a few bone, but... because I forgot. Actually, I was trying to get rid of the bone to, is that a lizard? Get rid of the bone to, you son of a... I didn't see you guys, to be honest. Well, I guess I'll take you guys on first. Why are you looking away from me? That's just annoying. I'm not allowed to do that. I need headshots. Well, since you're being annoying, I'll just take this guy who's doing the calm walking thing. And, oh. I think I just got, oh, potato. Thank you. Appreciate the follow, buddy. But, what was I going to say? I forgot. Just having a jolly good fight here. No need to waste poison on this guy. That was weird. What? That was totally a headshot. I was about to comment like, wow, he's just standing still for such a nice easy headshot. Alright, now we have some more skulls and bones, although I need to get rid of these skulls first. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen this quite so nice. I want to get a little screenshot here. HUD. Do I have the display on bright? No, why is it so bright? Rather nice. Anyways, HUD on, this over here, la-di-da. Right, I was gonna say, I can't really burn these guys until I get rid of the skulls, so I wanna... Oh, right, forgot about her. These bodies should stay there for one fight. Oh. Come on, you gonna piece, okay. Yeah, I can just crop the image, whatever. Don't even have to turn the HUD off. This is some nice... Seems especially foggy right now. Okay, she's just doing the circle dance. Let's break her out of her fugue here. Okay, so that's poison, bone, normal, okay. Hopefully that cannibal doesn't stay with her, because he could be annoying trying to fight at the same time. I wonder if she's just going to get stuck there and I can just keep pegging her. Oh, no, she might come after me. Maybe not. That arrow went flying. I don't know why that was not supposed to go there. Yes, just calmly approach me. Okay, so it is not poison. I realized as I was firing, like, wait, did I check if this is poison? That threw me off. Well, I thought that would have hit you in the back. Oh. Yeah, just stay there. This is hard survival. They're just still pretty derpy. Well, if she just wants to stay there, I'm pretty happy with this. Such majestic arrow. Okay, let's see. By shooting all those bones, they've now turned into regular arrows, which, oh fuck. I'll let the poison work on her, because it can't have two at once. just realized I was muted that whole time. Whoops. But yeah, basically just killing this beezy. She isn't making noises, so I think the poison ran off. But she isn't making noises even though I just shot her with a poison arrow, so maybe it was just glitching and I already did shoot her. Shit. Because yeah, like I was trying to say, the poison doesn't stack. So I can't just... I'm pretty damn sure it doesn't. Is she already dead? Oh, whoops. That explains why she's not... Oh, whoops. I just wasted some arrows. Is she a blue Virginia? Yeah, that explains it. I don't know why she was taking so much stuff. So that's kind of funny. She got stuck inside the defensive sheathing of stone around the trees there. Okay, I'll go deal with all these corpses. Although, fuck, right, I need to get rid of... Oh, there's so many corpses at this point, I'll just start building the, temporary blueprints to hold the skulls, because... Yeah. I suppose it is better to just bring the bodies over. Although, 1, 2, 3... Yeah. That's 2 sleds worth. Yeah, let's go. Is the, oh, is that more? Ah, more skulls. This is great. What was I gonna say, though? Yeah, what was I gonna say? Ooh, look at this. Seems legit. Wait a minute. Right, I could just build a fire or just light them on fire out there in the field, but then I'd have to bring all the bones and everything over anyways, so I think I'll just bring the sleds over and then I'll bring the bodies closer to where I'm actually going to be building in bone, etc. Is that more enemies? Jeez. Oh, I do want that money. Speaking of, do I still... Yeah, it's gonna go rancid soon if I don't, let it up. Oh, there he is. I was just about to give up, and then I saw him, and now I don't see him. Shit. Did he run off? Damn, he saw me at the same time. Nope, there he is. I think he just ambled it slightly to the side. Got him. Or, I think I did. I must have. I heard the thunk noise. Where'd his body go? What the hell? I assume that noise was me hitting him because it was very neat being impacted by arrow noise. I'm not sure what to do. I mean, I remember back in later updates, there was, you could hit them, like, really hard sometimes, and then they'd go flying a bit, not like, if that happened, you should have just hit the wall and bounced right here. But, where the fuck is he? Well, whatever, I guess. Very disappointed. Suppose, or, yeah, whatever, I'll bring both sleds. You could just do one sled load, dump them, do another sled load, but I'd rather do all the bodies at once so I don't miss any. My nose is so loud. I feel myself wanting to flick my ears. I suppose I should keep some. Wait, sport. Fuck. And that made me sick. Actually, no. Could have been made sick when I fought earlier. I never washed off. Damn it, this one's spoiled too. Yeah, whatever, I've got so much food. It's just the principle of it. Damn. Wasteful. Okay. Maybe I'll do some of these. And then you and maybe some chicory. Just keep running, and you don't see them down. Oh, where's a stick tree to hide in? Okay, seriously, there should be more stick trees here. I come to this area quite a bit. Yeah, here we go. I just didn't see it in the darkness. But they see me. Shit. Oh, maybe not. Yep, I'm crouched and there's no eye icon. That means they fucking see me. I don't know where they are, but I can sense that they see me. Oh, there you are. This guy really blends in. I barely see him. Oh, no, it's just one of the normal guys. I thought it was one of the super painted crosses that are a level above the white painted crosses. They're like blood red almost. Like dark with the red crosses on them. Alright, I'm full. Oh my god. Let's run this guy over. Run back to that. Oh my god, so many skulls. Okay, I almost want to do, want to go to the, like I could burn these all right now, but I want to just go and fill those skulls out first, and then go and, come back here. And these guys, 6 out of 7 bodies and sleds. I'm okay if the one guy despawns while I'm gone. Who cares? Let's see here. I was just a bonus guy anyway on the way back to all those corpses that came at me. Fill in these light sources here. Oh. You know, I said I like doing the main section here being lit by the campfires, but I almost feel like maybe putting in some lights that are just normal kind in the middle here to help the feel of things. Because like right there, I almost cut my head off just running into this. Let's see. You're almost done. No! Okay, well I guess I was looking to get rid of skulls, not bones anyways. I didn't have... I'm not sure if I had a full load of bones. Oops. Okay. Well, where are the skulls then? Let me think. These are the only chandeliers, aren't they? Put one upstairs? I don't think I did. Well, I must have, because there's no tree sap or anything left required or anything, so I'm pretty damn sure I finished all of those. So then don't know where I'm required to have skulls. Shit. Might just have to build some skull holders, and then once I remember, I'll have to come right back to the holders and grab them. Oh, there's one, but I can't build that yet. Is there some upstairs? Maybe, but that's so far away. I think I'll just do the holder thing. Yeah, I can't remember where I need the skulls. Ooh. Here, up there, where? I can't remember. Where the heck would they be? Oh, I think I remember one. Alright, here's a sled. I'll take that back out. It's a good thing I come over here. Like below me, I think? Or no, or on this, or yeah, below me. But then over here. There we go. So that's 8 out of 20 skulls. Oh wait, sticks. Or, okay, I was looking at sticks, not skulls. So that's, okay, so yeah, there's not too many left. Alright, need that sled. Ooh, these guys sound angry. Well, I'm getting pretty hungry here, so I think I might just deal with all these skulls and then head off for now. I want that food in my belly. I can force my character to remain hungry all the time. But I want to eat me. You know what? I have this sled right here right now. I don't even have to deal with I don't even have to deal with the bodies right now. I can just, oh, but I do have those effigies I should probably take advantage of. No? Did they despawn? Aww. I don't see them here. I have ones that were over here. Yeah, no, I don't see them. Shucks. I want those skulls. Whatever, I only need 20 skulls and I can't even remember where they are, so it's not too big a deal. I suppose I do want bones more, actually, since I am running out of bones. Even though I still have so many. It's just, I need so many more than that. Is she right there? I can't tell. Yeah, there she is. What? I hit her at all. That should have been a headshot. See, that's, I missed there, so that's exactly how high I'm aiming. Which means the first time I hit her, that's... Unless I'm just hitting the wood there, am I? No. I was aiming high, right? Over here? Yeah. So how the heck did I hit her but not get a headshot the first time? So yeah, I'm more interested in her, in these people's bones now, I guess. To go along with the, dwindling stocks. These are my last bones here to compare to 2,700 bones, so yeah. That's gonna be a while. Hey, what up, bounty hunter? Oh. How's it going, buddy? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I've got all these bodies here for what I need. Got that. Got some log sleds ready. Got the sticks ready. Wait, sticks are going upstairs. Logs are going downstairs. Wait a minute. Didn't I put one log sled like right there earlier, but I don't see it. Did it get knocked away, or did I bring it? Oh, I brought it over there. Okay. So yeah, we got this. Got that. Ah, awesome. Yeah, I saw somebody was there lurking. Figured I do a lot of that myself, so I'll just let do the thing. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Most people, when they, I mean, I've had a lot of time. I've built it, and I have all the time to get used to it, so I can understand. Like, for most people, it's pretty funny seeing them get lost. I suppose I don't need these overlays on. Alright, I forgot my friend there was I think that's showing off the screen. It was kind of annoying though, because I actually tried to click that option where it says don't show off on stream, so I'll have to recheck that. But whatever, it's nothing too crazy. It's just a friend saying he wants to show me something, so that's another reason I should probably go pretty soon. Ah, thank you. Yeah, it originally started as just like this footpath idea. I was like, I need something to space, because I had, you know, these rock walls were fine at first, but then I went on the inside, I was like, oh, there's a nice pleasing shape, so I wanted to make these floors, so then the floors stuck out, so then I had to make sure that nobody could hit the floor, so then I had to push it out further. And I was like, oh, what if I could walk on it, and then have a little defensive barrier here, and obviously only the big mutants can smash it, so it's pretty nice, but it's pretty scary when the big mutants do come. So, but and then yeah, I just took it from there, and I was like, oh, I suppose I could do kind of a sled causeway to causeway for the sleds to get up, or even footpath causeway, I guess. I'm still not done. I want to build. I want to cover this up with you know, stone overarching this and lights and everything. But that's way far in the future. Like it's the kind of priority that I'd be okay if the base gets too big to even stop building. I'll be like, I'll just do that in another build, whatever. But there's other things that take priority first, like finishing the telescope and observatory and stuff. It was actually, the first time I built the base, it was just standing still, but then I figured out a pretty easy way to get floating rock pillars, little rock sections. You basically just, let's see here, you start on one raised section of rock, or even just wood, or just whatever. You can even start on a cliff, I guess, but then you're already on the ground, so it defeats the purpose of floating. But you basically raise your pillars up, and then you start on one, go to the second one, and the most important thing is to just finish on the ground, and then if I cancel this, that one will stay built when even if I knocked everything down. So you can get little floating sections, and I just built on top of like 18 of those floating sections. I still need to do the same floating section idea in here to, so I want to be able to go from over here, up here, jump here, and then from here I want a stairway going up to there, but if I go directly up it won't line up and I'll be going through the roof and all kinds of problems. So I mean, I just have to build one of these floating rock sections right about there, and then that can support the pole of the thingamajigger stair there. It's possible to get two parts off. Wait, what? Is it possible to get to parts of the bridge on the under? Okay, yeah. Oh right, that's another thing that is a bit more priority. Like I was saying, the overarch is pretty low priority, but something I actually really do want to do is continue the skirting along the bottom here. It's not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, do it like this so that it looks a bit more like an actual solid bridge section, because I've got it started down here, and you can kind of do, yeah, exactly like what you're saying. You can just kind of come on the edge here, and then, oh, didn't jump for some reason. I pressed jump, but, ooh. Make sure I repair all these. It's slightly easier coming in this side. Okay, you didn't jump again. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, you get the idea. I think I was too far crouched under the rock for it to jump, actually. Make sure to jump. Okay, I am not under the rock. Come on. That's not letting me jump. That's a little bit silly. Okay. This is a very interesting mechanics at play. Want to play silly? I guess I'll just have to play even sillier. Well, it's being difficult right now, but you get the idea. I'll probably I'm gonna grab this, go like this, and then extend out further so that it's a bit easier to get started on, but then once you're on it and under this very first section, which I can't seem to get under here, then from there you can actually go between the levels a lot easier. There's a bit more space under there after this very first section. What's that doing here? Right, I wanted to get these log sleds in place before I head off. So I don't what's the word, forget about I forgot the word forget. I was trying to go for a fancier word. too fancy for me to remember. Let's see. Where can I even reach with these? I don't know if it'd be best to just leave them over here, even. Okay, come on. I need more energy. I like that they switched the music player from the left hand to the right hand so that you can't really use it too well, but, oh, wait, what? What's going on here? Yeah, it is still going up, but, fuck off. It still works even when you're not holding it. It's trying to fight against my massive hunger, so it's going down a bit, but, I love that. Yeah, he does, but I don't know. It only does the, only affects my strength, and I couldn't care less about that, so it's, as long as I just keep whipping this out every once in a while. Remember to do my music player on time. Suppose I could just eat some berries. Alright, I'm full on sticks. So now all these can go, go right into here. Do I have any bones on me? Doesn't look like it. I don't see it in my inventory in the bottom left there. No. But yeah, I've got a lot of, a decent amount of wood in here, and then quite a bit of wood up on these tree platforms here. And I'm sure that'll take all those log sleds easily, and then there's another, what the heck just happened there? Oh, it landed right there and then got reflected sideways, that's neat. Then, lots of logs over here. I think once I drop those logs off, I'll start just building over from this section, heading over this way, and then, there's another stairway I need to build. It's going to be really tight. Spiral stairway. It's going to be quite a difficult job, so putting it off forever. What am I on here? Yeah, I suppose I should get more for just my sheer weight factor. Gorge yourself. Or wait, I didn't even check the calories there. What was that? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. What am I doing here? Yeah, I guess I'm just saving, heading off pretty much. Since I can't find any of those effigies, they all seem to have despawned. Essentially a twig man run around. Come at me, bros! I'll get you. Nice. Yeah, more of a Legolas, just run around headshotting people. Super light. I don't weigh myself down in the snow. Okay, so yeah, I don't see any more effigies to grab. I guess pretty much done here, I think. Do a bunch of the bones and more wood and just power through all those first and second levels there. So much work to do there. And then what do we got left up top? We got a little bit of work done on the observatory. That's nice to get that started to be done. Still quite a bit in the main house thing. Main up there, my room up there. Oh, right, in that second floor where I need to figure out what I want to do, or that's like the 6th floor, but it's the second floor above the second starting floor. The space is fucked up. But, up there. I need to finish those sticks and figure out what I want to do before I can finish them. But aside from that, it's all pretty straightforward, just boring filling in stuff. Yeah, and Cobra's saying he's already bought it. Well, I mean, he's been going for a long time and he's just been doing cool stuff. I'm just been trying to get this fucking base done for the longest time. Like, most of my hours are in this base. I mean, I've done a fair amount of just messing around with other people, but so much of it is just trying to get this done. So I burnt out a bit less because it's more like I have a less sense of accomplishment. It's like accomplishing stuff along the road, but I still, it's like the road is more important than the journey, but it's like when the journey's so long, it's like, or wait, the road's more important than the journey. That makes no sense. But once, I just want to reach that finishing point just for once, like, and then I'll keep journeying and doing other bases, probably a bit more medium or small-sized ones. Probably eventually do more bigger ones in a while, but take a nice break and probably do those in creative mode, because this is, you know, everybody does their big one, at least one big base in legit mode. Like people like Cobra and Zuma and all those people have done several quite big bases in legit. So, well, I mean, if I've done that many hours just doing this one, fuck, I guess I'm sort of in that category, but it just doesn't feel like it because they've got all their shit done. So, but yeah, still quite a bit left to do there. It's all pretty straightforward. It won't really be missing out if I do it off stream. Y'all understand the pretty basic principles involved. Wait, group. I want to see with it grouped. Yeah, that's nice. It makes it look easier. Ah, yeah, there's only 20 clusters. I don't know, that's like 30 clusters of things that I have to do. And then there's so much on top of that, too. That's just what I have done, and then it's like, ah, fuck, I still have to, I haven't even laid out the, looked away for a second, I run into a wall. I haven't even laid out any of the furniture for up on this level. Like, well, I don't think I'll do stuff on the top there, but at least on this level right here, there's got to be a bunch of couches and stuff right here, because I really like this area, especially at midday, actually, right now. It's okay, come over here. I really like this, the feel of this area. It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, like the Lost Boys kind of stuff in Hook, that old Peter Pan movie with Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, some other guys, but yeah, I really like the feel over here. I just want to put tons of couches and stuff, places to hang out and chill, and even when you go up to the next level here, it still feels pretty cool. There's less room, but, you know, I'll still be able to put, you know, like, probably fit like one bone chair maybe on each, or wait, it's over here. On each thing. Alright, I forgot they made the actual platforms buildable on now, so yeah, that gives me a lot more room. I can actually make up here even still feel kind of cool. Love how you can peer down the bottom like a deep well down there. Yeah, I originally, oh nice, you haven't seen the movie. I originally did, oh, that sounds like an enemy. Oh well. I originally did, I was thinking I wanted to make a nice big, like a present around this entire bay. I was thinking kind of like, either, I think I was originally thinking the Warcraft 3 map where, one of the campaign maps where you go and, it's just when the Naga are starting to show up and you see like a bunch of night elf fishing villages, and I just wanted to have like a kind of a nice encircling wall all the way around, but that probably would have taken up as much resources as all this space would have been. It would have looked just way boring, or it's just, oh, it's a wall, okay. But, and then from there I was like, oh, maybe I'll do like the Grey Havens, like Lothlorien from Lord of the Rings, and I was like, maybe I'll just start off with the, kind of an elvish fortress kind of thing. It's gotten pretty unwieldy and out of hand from there. It's way too clunky to be called anything elvish. Elvish implies, you know, like nice, smooth stuff. This is more, kind of like I was saying, the Lost Boys feel, although not entirely. Like in here is a bit more I don't actually know what this feels like, but it feels nice, I think. Yeah, kind of weird in here. This one up here, this level is supposed to feel kind of like the rescuers down under. There was a scene where they're in like a big New York restaurant, but the main characters are mice, so they're just in a big chandelier up top, and the chandelier itself is like a big dining room for the mice, so it's kind of like this, and you look down and you see all the people down there, and you're up here, and you're like, yeah, I like it up here. I've always liked like catwalks and overhanging balconies, etc. It's funny, a lot of people are still complaining like, oh, the rain coming through, it doesn't no, it doesn't work sometimes, but I can certainly understand why in builds like this, because it's like it's like builds like, all right, we're done here, but then if you go onto this one, but then you're done, but then you go onto this one, but then what if you go down one level? There's so many different vectors. I can understand how to get confused. I wonder if this cafe area is, yeah, nice. This cafe area is all dry. Ooh, Neverending Story. Yeah, I should rewatch that for some architectural ideas. Love. Yeah, everything I watch, I'm just like, oh, I want to build that. Everything I play, oh, I want to build that. I want to build that. Every time I play The Forest, I'm like, I should just finish this build before I do anything else. But there's so much. Shut up. So much other stuff I want to do first. Or no, there's so much other stuff I want to do after. I have to do this first. And just keep seeing more stuff. I'm like, ooh, build that, build that. Ah. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I need to do. Maybe I'll take a nice quick ride over here. I almost made it so that you could land on that if you let go, but it's still not quite close enough. Alright, I forgot there's this nice, really nice aloe patch over here. Jesus Christ. Should get, I think I could just reach right from here with another zip line all down to the beach there, but it'd be nice to get it somewhat midway up to the base. I think I'll build a platform up here and then down from there over to there so you can get back. And this would be a great aloe collection area. I wonder how far I can push this. Well, even from here it's still just beginning to form. I kind of like it seeing it from like if you load into somebody else's world and it's a slow connection, it really builds kind of slowly like this, and it's neat seeing how everything forms slowly. Kind of gives you more appreciation for how much fucking items slowly put into it. And there's so much stone around those rocks on the back there, and you can't really even see the bridge is starting to come into view, but so much extra stone you don't even see from this angle. I do like how I decided to keep trees in, but it does make it hard to get pictures to give you the full scale of the place. No, this base is probably fucking, in total, probably like 1800 hours total. Because I still have like probably 300, 400 unregistered hours from Steam as well. They don't, when you're offline, etc. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm up to at the moment. Kind of dreading having to build, I'm kind of wanting to build this upper level here, but the one level below down here, not too big a fan of it. It's so closed in, and it's like I don't know, right here, this one tree isn't too bad. I gotta, oh, I still have to duck because this one leaf comes over. I don't know, it feels a bit enclosed in. Once you go one more level below, it doesn't, which is kind of funny. It feels way more open and more like there's like weird tombs kind of thing, like surrounding you, like weird monoliths or something like that. Yeah, actually, it's funny when I first started working on this, or around the time that I joined the game, was working on it because this is my main base for just my entirety of my playtime. It's been revised a couple times just from like losing like the saves for either glitches from the devs or like one time my computer broke and I had to do everything, so reinstall it, but that was fairly early on, luckily. But anyways, yeah, this is basically just me and my whole base the whole time. What was I saying? Right, and at the time, Broadbent and Crojack both came out with an Ewok, a village kind of thing, and it was kind of funny. I was like, oh, I guess I'm sort of doing that kind of similar feel. I didn't mean to, but sort of ended up like that. Although theirs was just mostly using these tree platforms. I think Broadbent actually did. He was sort of where I originally. I sort of knew what was going on, but he was the first person that I saw that really like codified the. I'm trying to get to the ground floor here so I can show you what I mean. The technique of doing the. Here we go. Basically having a custom floor, and I'm sure you probably know this about Hunter, just for anybody watching in the repeats, that you can go from out here to out here, and then if there's a rock pillar that you just build up and around, bring the anchors back into place, and basically to make a floating platform. I think he was the first one who really showed that off in a codified manner, like this is how you do it step by step, and that's how he made his sort of rounded things, but they were still pretty small, and I was kind of thinking that mine's almost more like a Wookiee base, as opposed to theirs was Ewok bases. Mine's a bit more man-sized, or even larger than man. Like, check out these fucking hallways. Like, what's going on here? I think I went a bit too crazy. It was just when I first started building, it was like, I mean, it doesn't take that many more logs to go fully up crazy high. Fuck, why not? And then another thing, when I first started building them, you could climb up them. Oh, that was a pretty good run, but I still fell down. When I first built them, you could basically climb up them at any angle, and it's almost impossible to fall down, so it was very nice. But then it's like a goat raceway, almost goat track around the base, but you stop that, so whatever. It's still pretty fun to work with roofs. Yeah, I really like his sinkhole base for sure. That was, I think, the first time I really saw, or that was really on. So it was like one of the first videos I saw. It was just like, oh, what's going on here? And like like I'd already known that you can just switch the custom floor to the sea and like do that and like build kind of stuff. But it was the first person I saw that was like, oh yeah, I use this to base my whole base off. And it was like, oh, kind of that's cool that people actually do the. Like, it's so much fucking cheaper than custom foundations. So it was like, yeah. Oh yeah, the cannibal house. That was pretty fun. I think when I came in, it was mostly gone, but you could still sort of do it. Now it's like next to impossible. I think you can, but it's like so not worth the effort. What was I think I came up here to say one last thing. What was that? Something about roofing, and then I can't remember. Oh right. You can sort of see it here, but I'll go over to this side. I love that they've retained it somewhat so that you can just still walk straight forwards and then onto roofing, so that roofing can be another form of ladder or way up or something, whatever, I don't know. But I know there's certain person who's got rather famous for using roofs, but I was doing it first, fuck you, me. Just didn't bother making a huge video about it. But, let's, yeah, I don't know. Some other lurker, I guess. lurk power is strong. Ooh, I want to go for a nighttime flight real quick. Let's see what everything looks like in the... Oh, did I not... Oh, shit. Computer's been processing all the base this whole time. I tried to keep it down low for when I was streaming, but I guess too late. I wonder if it affected the video quality? I didn't notice the FPS too much. I keep the marker up there in the top right for everybody to see. This is the game that really made me realize that FPS is like such a big thing, like how much it affects the game and everything. So I'm surprised it just wasn't, I don't know, just made more obvious to me beforehand. So I don't know. I like to just remind people or let people know if they don't know, like I didn't know that FPS is just such a big thing. It's like, why does this look so shitty all of a sudden, or why is it not responding to, like I pressed the button there, like why did it not, oh you had 13 FPS, it just didn't receive the input. That makes sense. Like, I used to get pissed off when like me and my buddies would be playing Halo and we'd be like, hey, what the fuck, I got the guy, like what, oh I didn't realize I was looking at so much stuff, it made it so laggy, and that's why it didn't count my shot or punch or whatever. Yeah, these colliders, oh fuck. I think I fucked up this flight though, but for the most part these are very beautiful. Oh no, it seems fine. You know that weird glitch when it just kind of turns sideways and you just start to lose all your momentum? It seems like I fucked it up decently, but not nearly as much as I thought. Like that full-on momentum loss glitch when it just goes completely sideways and you just go straight downs. I guess not straight down, more sideways down. If I can make it into the main house. Okay. Got almost no momentum from that one. Ooh, here's some enemies. Yeah, I can fucking... Okay, that was interesting. Bounced me up, and I thought I could make it in, then it went right down again. Ooh, that's kind of funny. Oh, right, another thing I have to get done in the future, although this is right on the borderline of whether it's actually needing to go, needing to actually happen or not, or if we can just do it for another base. Although I guess wouldn't really be another base, because it's very specific, but basically having another causeway coming off of this rock right here, coming straight up into the base from here. And that'd be kind of fun, because I could do that on stream since I built the last causeway before I could stream. I was just doing it on myself. It'd be kind of fun to do it with people watching. But that'd be a pretty big project and take a while, and as you can see, there's a lot of guys in this area. Almost wish I hadn't been messing around. I've lost so much time. Like, I hate just wandering around and not building. Like, I won't save right now because I've been doing nothing but just starving and not building and buying stuff. But I almost wish I hadn't, because then I could harvest all these guys' bones, or at least their bodies, and harvest the bones later. Go sideways and tap, then I get more height and oh yeah, I do the weird glitch thingy when you do my the radius of where I jump from here is, because you can see how, or am I holding the glider? Yeah. Here, I'll just jump out here and show you the why am I getting so much momentum less momentum than I thought I did. I should have done this during the day, but you can see below me sort of right here the map actually ends, and then I get clipped and I have to turn faster and I lose even more of my momentum, so it's not actually it's not really enough room to do that trick. Oh no, it's all good. I was needing to head off anyways. It's just doing a little outro tour kind of. But yeah, unfortunately the damn bay isn't quite big enough unless I start off at the very top of my base. Or I suppose I might be able to just barely do it if I could start off that way, and then... No, it'd still probably clip me. I hate that invisible barrier, it's so close. Yeah, Sam, I'm getting pretty hungry, and I think one of my friends was trying to message me there saying, "Hey, buddy, I want to show you something." I should probably at least say something to him. Yeah. Glad you could stop by and hang out, buddy. I hope I catch you some other time. Pardon me. Alright, so let's see. Back out here. Or maybe I'll just end the stream first just so it doesn't do some weird thing. Show my shit. Awesome, yeah, I'd love to have you anytime, buddy. Well, I will catch y'all later. Hope you have a good day or night. And peace out.